Good morning to my beautiful star seeds. It's another big, beautiful day of disclosure, and I'm so happy that you made it here. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, Stevie. Good morning to all of the friends. Jeanette Angels here. We've got Aussie Tiger. Good morning, good morning. We have Mind Forked. Good to see you. And we have Jeanette. Hey, good to see everybody. Yes. We'll see what this show looks like, but I'm excited about it. I'm very excited. Today we're going to be talking about SKYFIRE News. Hey, Patrick, welcome to the show. We're going to be talking about SKYFIRE News, a brand new platform that's come out on Twitter. Ooh, we're going to do our star seed, right? We need our star seed. Thanks so much for everybody who joins us. It's really appreciated. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked. SKYFIRE News. We're going to be talking about that this morning, like I said. And if this is your first time joining us on Alien Girl, first of all, welcome. Welcome. Because at the beginning of every show, we do what I like to call our Starseed reading of the day, which is where I channel you, the audience. Let me turn down the volume a bit to kind of get an idea of what's going down. Yes, Stephen A is here. It's all good. It's all good. We're currently streaming on, and I'm proud of this. I work real hard for this. We're streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on X. We're streaming on Instagram. And we're also streaming on Rumble, the free speech platform. So definitely check it all out. We've also started another channel, which is cool because it's just going to be, and I'll show you guys that when we get started. It's just Nikki Starchild channel. I'm loving it. And don't forget that tonight we got Mind Forked. Mind Forked's going live. Mind Forked's going live. I'm excited. Can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch. So yeah, we're just going to go through all that. I'm going to show you guys some stuff with SKYFIRE News. It just launched. It's crazy, crazy good. I'm totally in it. Hey, Bushcraft family. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to be collaborating with Bushcraft family. I got your email. I'm so glad. I have to go respond to a bunch of emails. I'm going to go be collaborating with Bushcraft family. They're a Bigfoot group, and they do gardening, all sorts of fun stuff on their channel. Do some fun. Go some expand audiences, dude. Go explore. Because there are Bigfoot in the Sandia Mountains here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So maybe before we do our show, I can go do some like boots on the ground in the back of the Sandias looking for the Bigfoot, right? So we have a psychic. Our friend Sue Walker tells us there's Bigfoot out there. But if it's your first time joining us at AlienGirl111, welcome. I'm your host, Nikki Starchild. At the beginning of every day, every show, we do what I like to call our Starseed reading of the day. So I'm going to take some crystals and I'm going to channel you guys, okay? And what I want you to do while I'm channeling you is I want you to think of yourself as water. Okay? You ready? Here we go. Take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. Okay. Whoa. I don't even know. That was interesting. Hey, Dorothy, gifted 1 Alien Girl membership. Whoever gets it, let us know. You get access to all of the former episodes of Alien Girl, plus any sort of rando streams that I do. All right, I got a vibe. It's interesting. I'm not shocked. There's interesting vibes this morning. So, Spirit, give us peace. Give us light. Give us love. Protect us with a green. Protect us with a pink. Protect us with a purple aura of light. Give us and all living entities on this planet peace, love, hope, harmony, humility, compassion, but more than anything, peace. Spirit, what do starseeds need to know today to reach their highest self? Spirit, what do starseeds need to know today to reach their highest self? Peace. Yes, hold on to the peace. Hold on to the peace is kind of what's coming out. Peace, my friends, is not easy to attain. Peace comes through boundaries. If you don't build fences to hold your peace in, you may not have peace. Let's get a clarifying card on that. Let's see here. So I'm going to move into Star Temple. I have to bring more of my decks. I cleaned in here. So Star Temple. Spirit, what does Starseeds need to know about peace today on, what day is it? Wednesday, the 23rd? 24th. Spirit, what does Starseeds need to know today on Wednesday, the 20th? Dang it. It's going to drive me up. The 24th, right? Spirit, what does Starseeds need to know about peace on Wednesday, the 24th? What does Spirits need to know about peace? The ancient grandmother, teacher. I'm the teacher that leads to self-knowledge. Sometimes there's lessons that we have to learn in order to gain that peace, right? In order to encompass that peace, understand that peace. Sometimes we have to do that. Because there are teachers that come in our life, spirit teachers, and they arrive, and it's up to you to learn those lessons. And the lessons that they're trying to show you definitely have to do with peace. One more card, and then we're going to start talking about SKYFIRE news. I'm excited. I'm glad we're doing a show today, too. Here we go. So we got our animals. So let's see what animal Spirit will have for today. Spirit, what does Starseeds need to know about today about encountering spirit teachers? Encountering spirit teachers, ancient teachers that are teaching us peace on Wednesday. What do we need to know? Sorry, guys. I know this is a long read. I'm just feeling it. Bat. That's interesting. Like a bat out of hell. That's what's coming for me. That's what I see. A bat. Unexpected from the darkness. This is your energy. See that? That's your energy for today. The bat energy. But guys, I'm going to say this, and I know I say it every day, but I'm going to say it again. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And on top of it, you know, like I like pulling cards and everything, but there's a level, you know, just don't take it too seriously. We're just having fun. And with that, let's get started, and let's turn up the music, and let's get started with the show, man. Hit that like button. Maybe we'll get to 50. I don't know. We'll see. We're just having fun here, man. That's what we do every day. Just having fun. What is up, you guys? Thank you so much for joining me on my show, the AlienGirl111 show. I'm so happy that you made it. I'm your host, Nikki Starchild, waking up so early because it is Wednesday, January 24th, 2024, and it's another big, beautiful day of disclosure. And we've got Christian Thompson all the way from Denmark in the chat. Yes, I'm excited. I'm going to go to that. Yes, I'm excited. Like we were talking, we got Stephen A. We got Dorothy Hawkins. We got Diane Boss in the chat. Patrick Giddy. We've got all the friend that doo-doo knows some stuff. Jeanette Angel, Mind Forked. I think I got everybody. And if I didn't, don't forget how much I love you. We love you all. But today we're going to be talking about SKYFIRE news, which is a very interesting thing that's arrived. And I get crap for covering sometimes the drama. But this isn't really about the drama. This is about a new platform that's emerging that is, I think, going to be pretty massive. And the reason I think it's going to be pretty massive is because if you look at the thumbnail of this video, I have this guy named Keemstar on it. I'm going to change the lights. Oh, you guys know all the diddlies. I think standard crowd's here. I think everybody's our standard crowd knows what's up. I'm not going to go through, unless there's newbies in the chat, let me know. Y'all look like you've been here before. Hey, Grandmaster UV, good morning. Okay, so we're here. We're ready to do this. We're rocking and rolling. Let me turn it down. Okay. So, SKYFIRE News, it just popped up, okay? And they've been working on it with Chupacabra, Red Panda Koala have been working on it. And yeah, they've been working on it. And so here's what it is. It's SKYFIRE News. It's gaining a lot of traction because the guy who is running it with Tupa and with Red Panda has a huge following, and he is interesting. I wouldn't bring it up if it all wasn't interesting. But we have to ask questions of why these things happen in our community. Yes, please abduct that thumbs up button. That would be great. So it's interesting. It's interesting indeed. And you know, we've deep dived in this. We went on Rich's show and we had Tupa and Red Panda because we're like, is this a psyop? Right? All these things and weird baseless evidence. You know, like it's Amy, but Goofon is the platform. I love Goofon too. Cecil Webb. What's up, Cecil? Good morning, Mr. Webb. So I'm going to play you guys a clip because there's this new person who I've never heard of. But he's got like 2 million followers. And he just I feel like he popped out of nowhere, if that makes sense. I feel like he popped out of nowhere. And here, I'll show his page real quick. But he didn't pop out of nowhere. That's for sure, because he's already been around and he's got 2.6 million followers. So Keemstar, I think that's his name. He's a MMA fighter. He's all sorts of things. He's an entertainer. All sorts of things. And so when we look at his stuff, he's talking smack to like all the UFO Twitter people. So he'll get on and he really goes at it. He is working on promoting SKYFIRE News. So SKYFIRE News has basically a retweet on all this stuff all the time. And so they're really able to grow it. So I'm really happy. I'm very happy because I think, I think Red Panda and I think Tupa are really talented content creators, which is one reason I love talking to them. I love and so they're going at it, and I really like the stuff that they're coming across. On another level, we are going to get a little TMZE tonight. There was some interesting things because the one, the only King Milkfire, of course, came at team. Everybody's kind of up in arms about it a little bit. They're like, what is this? What is this? Right? What's going on? It's kind of interesting. Yeah, people are like, well, kind of like Carl. Yeah, Carl the Crusher is a huge platform. And here's the interesting thing. Carl started it with kid stuff. She says Carl had a channel on RC cars for kids that got him to 1 million. And get this, my kid watched his show. Yeah, my kid would watch his show. It's interesting. So Carl, yeah, he's YouTube famous, and then he's kind of transitioning, and I like what he's doing. He's got some really good storytelling, in my own opinion. Okay. Give me a second here. I want to show you guys, because that was the thing. I take note of all the things I find interesting. And there was some fighting about SKYFIRE News. And it's because it's coming in hot and heavy. People, they see SKYFIRE News, they see it getting promoted, they're like, what is going on? Because SKYFIRE News is going straight to the top, man. They're getting more likes, more retweets, more follows every single day. I checked 2 days ago, they had 2,000 followers. I checked today, they had 3,000 followers. They are building a platform. And say what you like, but I know this is an independent platform. I know it. These are people like in the community who are content creators who have banded together to create a platform that really is going to explode. And I think it really is going to take off and be part of where people go to kind of get information. Yeah. They follow on Twitter. I don't think they have a YouTube channel. SKYFIRE by just retweeting? Yes. Well, when you have 2 million followers, if you retweet something, you can like have somebody gain like thousands. Like it's crazy. Twitter does. DJ Fallon says drama alert for UFOs. Well, is it drama or is it a psyop? I might make this video private. This might be members only, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay. I just let's see. And I'm gonna go to anomalous clouds. That sounds good. So I'll pause this and I'll play this. I don't remember what he was saying, but I'll just play it. It's more entertaining than me right now.
Like it was yours, because like, gentlemen, I'm just before I get all the receipts out and all the evidence, and you did this and you said that, and before we get to that, I figured I would just talk calmly, send you a little Twitter video, and explain our position. All right. So SKYFIRE News covers all the news on the UFO stuff, right? You interviewed a congressman who said that he thinks the phenomenon is related to God and angels. That is newsworthy, all right? We are going to cover that. And it's fair use. It's transformative in nature, the edit that we did, and we put it up. Plus, we credited the source of the full interview, which is that UFO podcast, which is, it's you guys. That's you guys. It's right there in the tweet. You guys have created a weird false narrative that SKYFIRE News is pretending that it is our interview. How? First of all, you're in it, right? You can see your face. You can see that you are, in fact, conducting the interview in our post. Also, in the text, it says an interview with that UFO podcast. This doesn't make sense. You guys created a false narrative, all right? You're acting in bad faith. So I went through your Twitter. Since you guys made all these wild claims, I found out that you actually did steal a graphic from IGN, which is a news source. I got friends over there. You just copied and pasted it and put it on your Twitter like it was yours, okay? I shouldn't even say like it was yours, because like obviously I didn't get that from that, and I don't think anyone would. But the same thing with our post. No one is seeing our post thinking that SKYFIRE News interviewed that congressman, right? So you're extremely hypocritical there, all right? Then also we have this, all right? This is a big one, all right? I have you on your podcast, multiple clips of you guys saying more news outlets need to cover this. This needs to get bigger. This topic needs to get bigger. And as soon as we cover it, you're attacking us and creating a false narrative that we're acting like we conducted the interview, all right? So what is it? You can tell your fans all day long, hey, this topic needs to get more attention. It gets more views, but they can just see your actions where you're gatekeeping. And if you're going to gatekeep information in this community, giant red flag. All right. None of those people that are gatekeepers in the UFO community can be trusted at all. If you show any signs of gatekeeping, you're on the out, right? So I don't know if you guys are trying to make yourself look like that or what, but that's how you look in this scenario. Then you just sent me a message about, you just got back from, soccer practice or whatever with your kids, and you don't do online drama. I have so many you doing online drama. I have so many tweets of you guys arguing and debating and this and that. You absolutely do online drama. All right. I'm sorry, but like, if you are going to make any claim, you have to back it up with facts. We're not in this world where you could just spew nonsense, because I have a whole production team. We'll just throw up the clips and be like, he said this in this tweet, and then this is him doing online drama. He said more people need attention on this story, right? And it needs to be covered more. And here's him attacking other outlets for covering news. Like, it's just, it's so easy to do. So if you guys kind of want to walk back the false narrative that you created, that SKYFIRE News is acting like we conducted the interview, take a step back. I think we could leave it at that, because it's complete bullshit. It's complete nonsense.
And I think he has some really good points here. And I think that's why I was like, you know what? Like, really, he's got great arguments here. And so we're going to go to the clip that everybody was like, oh, right. I'm going to go get that clip real quick. And what it was a really great clip. And I'm going to tell you guys this. You guys can use any of my content anywhere, all the time, repurpose it. I don't even care if you make fun of me anymore. I mean, I used to be like, oh, but like it helps. Even if you're making fun of me, it helps people come to my show. So, and I'm not the only show like that. The Sean Ryan show says, hey, go ahead and clip it, put it everywhere. There's plenty of shows that like really appreciate, you know, the repurposing of their content to repurpose it and put it out there so that they can like monetize on it. There are channels that just wake up and they're like, yeah, you can use my stuff. And I know maybe that wasn't that UFO podcast or whatever. So let's take a vote in the chat. I mean, do you guys think that, I mean, do you think they were trying to, do you think SKYFIRE News, which we're promoting them, they're great. Do you think SKYFIRE News was trying to play off that UFO podcast as being their own material? There you go. Start the poll. I'll also put in my buy me a coffee. Not like I care, but if you want to donate, if you do it through buy me a coffee, that means YouTube gets nothing, which is what we love. So far we got some votes coming in. Do you think that SKYFIRE News is trying to play off that UFO podcast as being their own? Oh my gosh, we are, woof. Everybody's got a different opinion on this. It is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. All right. So we're going to look at the clip that they thought that, we're going to look at the clip. Are we out of that section? We're going to look at the clip that makes us think that, like, we're going to go to SKYFIRE News and we're going to look at the clip that everybody's talking about where they're like, oh, so here's SKYFIRE News. I'm going to put this in link in the chat too. And while I'm looking through it, I want to show you guys the cool stuff that they're doing. I'm going to put on anomalous clouds while we do it. Like I said, I like what they're doing. I'm promoting it because I think the content's amazing. So like say what they want, be all upset about what I consider fair use. You know, I mean, plenty of mainstream media outlets like TMZ and a lot of them did the same thing that they did, you know, and you just do credit. And Puzzle's asking, great question. Did I upload the interview that I said I did a month ago? I did. We did a little show. And this is probably a good time really quick just to segue so that you guys can go find the Nikki Starchild show. So I have a new channel that showcases all of my interviews, okay? And it's this one called the Nikki Starchild Show. And I'm putting all of my interviews on this channel now. These interviews are also going to be distributed all over Spotify and all over, you know, major streaming platforms. So you can go check out that interview there. But let's get back to SKYFIRE News. Please go like, subscribe, hit that. We're trying to figure out if maybe if we get a different, but it's also just a way for me to send like a portfolio to any names that I want to have, right? I want it to look as good as possible. I want everybody to come on the show or want to come on the show. Hey, it's Grandmaster's birthday on the 29th. Wow. That's awesome. So here's SKYFIRE News. And what we're doing is we're going through here. I need something a little bit more liquid laser beamy. Yeah. And we're going through what I like looking at is showing you guys all the amazing work that they're doing. Okay. And it's funny. There's a lot of there's a bit of people here, but not usually as many likes, and that's totally fine. But I think you guys should like it anyway. YouTube, I think they stopped taking likes away. I think they fixed it. I'm not seeing likes. Simon Fly says Skyfire is just, and I read the comments on my show. If anybody's watching this, if I read a comment, it doesn't mean it's my opinion. And the show is the opinion of people in the community. So if I deny an opinion of one person, why should I shouldn't censor different opinions, right? And I know that's a big thing, censorship and things. But I just want to say that before I read every comment, because just because I say it and I read a comment, you know. And Simon Fly says here, Skyfire is just another sensational clickbait source for clicks and views. Well, that's how that guy got to 2 million, dude. This is what happens. I feel like these channels build and these channels grow, and when they get big, people they don't like it. And that's normal when things get big. People always do. Yeah. So basically, we're seeing here, this is, and oh look, what do you know? 111 following. How cool is that? What a weird coinky dink, right? And they follow me, which I'm excited about. And so people can say what they want, but like the content is what I like. So here, and luckily they like us, and so they're gonna be cool with us promoting them. What is this? Let's see here. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just looking for, what am I at? Oh, I'm just going to pause the music. So I also want to make a quick announcement, because there's some things being said in a different chat. And like, you guys, I don't do this. Like, I do this because I like it. And I do it because when I come here every morning, like, you guys make me feel really positive. And so when I go to work and when I go through my day, I can be really positive. And you know, if I feel like I'm being bullied or like harassed, it's like it ruins the fun. And I just want to say I love you guys so much, and let's just jump into this. And you know, I just want everything to just feel really good. And I think I have to feel good. You know, to do a good show, to be honest. And I think if there are aspects to it, you know, I think. So anyway, I'll stop talking about it. But what they're doing is they're making these amazing things. So here, check this out.
Who, you know, have said, hey,
this is some of the clips they make. I'll give you an
example. There's a large number of people, pilots, who, you know, have said, hey, I saw this giant sphere. It had a cube in it. I don't understand it. It must be an alien. Well, actually, no. The next generation of drones that are being built are spherical drones. And one of them is, they've taken about a 2-meter size inflatable, and they put a cube inside of it. And everywhere the corner of the cube touches the sphere, they fused it, cut it out, and put little thrusters in. With 8 thrusters in a cube configuration, I can maneuver this drone around very accurately. And they've tried these all over the place. I'll give you an example. There's a large number of people, pilots, who, you know, have said, hey, I saw this.
It shows you right there. We got that going. So I'm going to take you guys to the one that got kind of like a bunch of drama. And it was kind of cool. Like, they have Mick West that they're covering. They have, okay. So this, and it's like TMZ of UFO Twitter. I always said that people should start this. And now they finally have. Now it's finally here. Your hashtag UFO Twitter TMZ documentary has finally arrived. So check this out.
$800 a month is the one that told you to go attack Greenwald.
Yeah, and they also told me to be nice to Stephen Greenstreet.
Okay, that's all we need to hear.
I know.
Oh my God, it's true. Yeah,
I know,
if you're in this community, if you're in this UFO community, There is some shady fucking shit going
Yeah,
on. What
100%,
the
man.
fuck?
And you know she
100%.
wasn't the only one getting paid. That's a thing.
By all means, I wasn't. Now there were people like Kimball. Like Kimball paid me money for UFO intros, but that's all open book. Like it was all like for honestly getting guests on the show. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean, Keem? Like you get guests on your show, right? Like you know what I mean? Like and you pay people for their time. There's nothing wrong with being paid for your time, and that's what Kimball did. But there was also someone who paid me money to just talk good about Skillmonger Ranch and shit on John Greenwald.
Well, there's another one. There's another one. So let's just jump into. Maybe we'll just go straight to the dance party because there's some shit. There's some stuff. Okay, so I want to show you guys what they got all mad about. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Everybody was like, did they already take it down? That's a bummer if they took it down. That's a bummer. Let's see. Here it is. This is what everybody got upset about. This is the one that made people be like, what's going on? How does that do it? What's that?
Great show. I'm glad you guys are doing this. This is really great. I have a question. I found your statements about the potential for this to be angelic, or like the biblical description of what would be like a messenger from God or whatever. I'm curious, like in the information you gathered from Grush, was there anything that kind of was implied about that? Like the interdimensional nature of the phenomenon, I think Grush has commented on before. But I'm curious, was there anything that like led you down that road? That was, as far as
well, the moment that I read his report prior to the public hearing,
it's a little interesting.
This is not a top secret report.
This is interesting. Congressman expands on his previous statement equating angels to demons in Matt Laszlo's Ask a Poll AMA SKYFIRE News Chupacabra reports. So this is kind of interesting. So this is what caused kind of a little bit of a controversy. I was confused about some of this, to be honest. That is fascinating. But so here they have, they asked a question in the beginning, like it was from Tupa, and then they put Laszlo on it.
Hey guys, great show. I'm glad you guys are doing this. This is really great. I have a question. I found your statements about the potential for this to be angelic.
But the problem that people had with this is that it looked like Tupa was doing the interview, and it wasn't Tupa that was doing the interview. It was on the UFO podcast. Anyway, I don't want to really highlight on the drama of it. I really wanted just to highlight on. I really just wanted to highlight on. Maybe I should have taken today off. I don't know, guys. I don't know anymore. So let's just watch this. And if you guys could just like it, that would be cool. I'd like to have a dance party. That would be sweet. I just get nervous, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I put a lot of energy into this show. And at some point, you just get roughed up over it, right? And there's just like, I probably will put this to members only for those of you who are here. It's a lot of different energies today. And I guess I just kind of feel like talking. Because I like doing the show. And I keep doing the show because I'm going to start doing documentaries. And there's this part of me that exists that's like, it's like the more I feel things are pushing against me, it's like I push back harder, right? I just push back harder. Amy, don't let the comments on Rumble get to you at all. You're great, honestly. It's not the comments on Rumble. It's kind of like everything. It's kind of like everything. So this will be members only because I just feel like being real with you guys. And if we got 42 people in the chat, like I just want to be real with you guys. Cause like at some point I always felt like maybe the show, I should end it, right? Like maybe I should quit. And there's a lot of reasons, you guys. And like, and it's been like just a really cool experience and everything. How do I put this? I do think I deserve to not have to, I don't know how to say this. I think I deserve to wake up every day and feel positive. I think I deserve every day to wake up and to feel like I'm coming in here, hanging out with you guys, and we're having fun, and to feel like I'm not being controlled, and to feel like I'm not being manipulated, and to feel like I'm not being cornered or being forced to do something I don't want to. What you guys don't understand is like people are like, oh, it's like you do OnlyFans. Okay, this isn't an OnlyFans thing. It's not. And you know, to be disrespected in the way that I've been disrespected is overwhelming. It's led to questions about ending the show because boundaries have been crossed. And you know, like what do you do in those situations, right? So I'm going to go in here and we're going to, what do we say for this live stream? Dang it, I'm not a member. We deserve to have AGG with over and Anjali. Yeah, I deserve to have that. I don't need people coming into the chat room acting like they own me, acting like I'm supposed to respond in any way. I've had people, like I've been doing this for a long time, and when people give me a super chat and they're like, do this for me, do that, like some people keep doing it and it kind of feels like I'm a TikToker, like being like, yum yum. I'm not, that's not what I'm doing here. You know, I already leave and get made fun of. I already, you know, try to explain to people how passionate I am about this outside. I already fight with a bunch of people outside to keep the show going, and overcoming ridicule. So when I come into my chat room in the mornings, it needs to be feeling like I'm not being controlled, like I'm not being manipulated. Like that's the whole point. The whole point is me being free. Like, I don't mean to be like me, but that's how the show started, is because things were pushing against me nonstop. Okay. And it became so overwhelming that I was like, you know what? I'm going to create an outlet that makes me feel good. And so that was this show. That was this show. And so I got to keep the chat pure. I got to feel like I'm coming in and that like my privacy is not going to be, compromised. And like at what, you know, and so that's the thing. It's like it's really become this teeter of, do I keep doing the show? You know, when it feels like, you know, like people just think I'm doing some like OnlyFans thing, right? And like I don't know, guys, it starts to get weird because there's 80% men in the field, and I'm a chick who talks about it, and that's already like difficult. Anyway, I just want to put that out there. I'm going to keep doing the show, but you know, I don't get paid enough to I don't get paid for this. I mean, you guys help me with the super chats and everything. And I spend $50 a month on my StreamYard. I spend $20 a month on my Photoshop, which is cool because I get a little bit of a discount. Various other things. I have a Canva to make graphics, so that's $10 a month. I could go on and on. A PO box that I got so that people wouldn't look up my address, $55 every 3 months. So like the money that I make goes right into making the show bigger and better, right? And so like it nets out. I do my taxes on it at the end of every year, and it nets out to zero, if you all were wondering. And no, I'm not on Stephen Greer's payroll. I'm not on Third Phase of Moon payroll. I'm not on any of that. And so yeah, I just think it's important that I throw it out there. So like if I come in the chat room and it's not, and because I just know there's going to be commotion or whatever, and when somebody tells you not to do something, just don't do it. And power and control aren't cool. And people use manipulation and shame tactics all the time to try to control people. It's what religion does, right? And Hides and Long Grass just sent $5. Thank you. It says expenses. Thanks, man. And so for me, it's the energy that I get from all of you guys, right? And like people, they're not allowed to just pressure me, okay, to just be like, you need to respond this way or you need to be this way. Thank you. And you guys know what I'm doing. It's none of you guys are great, but like there's a level like, of privacy. And when people keep going and going and going and going after a no and a no and a no and a no, and they keep coming back and they keep doing it, like, dude, there's a back off point. Okay. And I really appreciate for the expenses, but I've had viewers, like many, where it's like they give me something and they think that I owe them in return. Like I don't know how to explain it. And then I leave and I get called like an OnlyFans girl, and people are like, "Oh, what are you doing? Like OnlyFans?" So no, like that's not the point. The point isn't to like, I know everybody gets different things. Beats and tapes. Sorry if you think I'm hard on you. I don't think you're hard on me. It's not you, dude. Everybody in the chat's great. It's just important that like I let that out, that you guys know I come here every day to have fun and to do that, and that you understand that like I'm here because it's where I feel free, and this is my chat room. This isn't a job. This is just something I do for fun. So I hope that makes sense. We're just gonna zip into what's going on next. I want to play some music because this is a downer, and I just want to dance. Screw it. It's my show. The whole freaking point, man. Oh, we're back. We're back. Let's get back to SKYFIRE news. Enough of this drama. Enough of this B. Enough of this silliness. I feel better. The dance parties always make me feel better. Which is exactly why we do them. Exactly why we do them. You're here for me? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys, man. That's the thing. We gotta wake up and feel real good, right? That's the point of the show. The point of the show is to feel good. Thank you so much to Diane, who hooked us up with a $5 super sticker. Greatly appreciated. Because what we're talking about is SKYFIRE news. And I just really think that this SKYFIRE news is going to blow up. Here, let's watch more of Keemstar being a wild man. That always makes people happy. He's always talking. He's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know. There's some interesting stuff going on, but I do like what they're doing. But they are just going out there. Drama alert. Oh my gosh. Because Keem's gonna pull in the views. He's gonna pull in what's kind of like what people want to hear, dude. Because it's the drama. This is what people, they're like, oh yes, the drama. And it goes on. And he had some weird fight with King Milkfart, and I don't know. I just wanted to cover this. I might make it private though, because, or not private, members only. Nah, I think I'll just make it private. Well, maybe I'll just leave it up. Whatever. Yeah. SKYFIRE news. Let's see what you guys say in the interview. You guys are pretty like cut and dry with that. 32. Who needs evidence when you can have artificial drama? Says Hides. I mean, it's interesting, right? Like, I always thought like a TMZ type show for UFO Twitter would be good, because what's weird is it's like there's all this drama, and then like people are like, oh, they get paid to do this, but there's no. Thank you, Angela. That means a lot to me. She says, be strong in who you are. You don't need to hide, Amy. Thank you. Because sometimes it feels like, God, I should go hide, right? Like, God, like, because you just go out there and you try to do something. But yeah, thank you. So, I mean, it's a really interesting thing that's going down. Really interesting thing that's going down. Oh, I want to give a big shout out to Shreddy Bear. I love you. Shreddy Bear, no. You are one of the good ones, Shreddy Bear. No, I love you. No. No, not you, dude. Okay. Because I appreciate the support and everything, you know what I mean? But what I'm talking about, like, it's more intense. Like this, it's not, yeah, Shreddy, we love you, Shreddy. Yes. Did you hear that the space that Brandon Fugel came in? I saw it. There were like 500 people watching. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy. And I was like, what is this, bro? This is wild. Where are we at with likes? I'm sure we're low, right? 40? Okay, we could do another dance party if we get 10 more likes. We already did one. So you guys could just do a like. I'd be down for another dance party. I could use one. I wrote you back, Shreddy Bear. Sorry, guys. You guys are hearing all the clickety clicks. I'm just like, go ahead and like it. Wow. Man, I could type real fast. I was listening to it now. I'm like, dang. I'm like typing like 500 watching ain't crazy. Gomez does that. regularly. I think it's amazing what she's doing. 500. See, and that's the other thing. It's like, well, maybe I should. Like, I don't know. It's like, I can't get to 500. I can't get to, Yeah, so tonight, Mind Fork's going on. So let's get Mind Forked up. She's got Rich Hoffman on tonight. Definitely go. Oopsie, you guys can't check that out. Fuck. You guys can go check this out. It's really going to be great. You guys should check it out. Today I'll be on at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. From Rich from Southern California. Going to talk Agadia 2013 and more. Agadia UFO is pretty insane. Thank you, Rock. Thank you, Chris. I'm excited. I would have Awake While Sleeping's here. That's Chris. They run the Elephant in the Room podcast, and I'm going to be on it. We're going to be doing a Galentine's Day special on February 13th, the evening of February 13th. And it's going to be great because we're going to have all sorts of fun stuff. We got Leah Prime's going to be there. We've got Ariel Elizabeth's going to be there, Chris and me, and we're going to be doing a multi-stream. So we'll be going on after Rich's show for Galentine's Day. So Rich will end at probably 7, and Galentine's Day will begin. Galentine's Day will begin. Scientific, yeah. So Hoffman's part of the Scientific Coalition for UAP Studies. So you're kind of talking to a big player there. Do you know what I mean? You're definitely talking to a big player in that regard. So that is definitely true. Definitely true. Talking to a big player. Yeah, so I'm glad we had a little dance party. Let me see here. I hope you guys I know it's kind of like a weird episode on all fronts, but I'm happy that we got to hang out, guys. I love you so much. I don't know if I'm going to make this members only. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we'll see. But we're going to bust out of here, dude. Here we go. We're going to bust out right now. And we'll get going, dude. It's a crazy thing, guys. I'll keep it up. Why not? Who cares, right? Like I was saying, this is just fun. This is supposed to be, it's fun, right? And it is, because I freaking love you. How did you get here, Mind Forked? How in the hell of the YouTube algorithm, Diane Boss, DJ Felony, Kimball, did you manage to find yourself here? Because we are broadcasting here live and alive in the middle of the desert. Thank you, SoCal. In the heart of alien country. Thank you, that dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kimball. Because one day it's all gonna come out. The bodies, the documents, and the craft. The notification got weird. Plus T-Paw, man, we've known each other a long time. And one day, it's all gonna come out. The bodies, the documents, the craft. And they're gonna say, you know what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, have a wonderful day. Don't forget, Mind Fork will be on later. And you're gonna say, no, man, I knew. Because I was listening to all of my podcast friends. And I was also listening to AlienGirl111. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Thank you so much to Mind Fork. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much to all the super chats. Thank you for gifting a membership. Thank you for the $5 Tides and Long Grass. Thank you, Diane Boss, for $5. Thank you so much to everybody. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Grand Ness. I love you guys too. Thank you, everybody, for being here because it means a lot. It means a lot. And thanks, Dirty Mike, for being here. Thank you, Angela. Yeah, girls. It's gonna get you crazy. You don't know what's going on. But we know that is not true. Kimball, $10. Thank you so much for that laugh. I needed it. And I love each and every single one of you more than you can possibly know. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace, heart, bye.